Welcome to the channel. It's 2026 and happy new year. This year is going to be full of great things coming with AI, great things coming in content. And I feel like a lot of people are optimistic about this year. That's the consensus. That's the feeling when I talk to my friends and other people, whether it comes to fruition or not. Well, we'll have to see about that. But before we dive into some AI content, I wanted to go over what happened in New York City with Mamdani. Now, whether you like him or not, whatever side you lean on, I just want to go over what he said.
I was elected as a democratic socialist, and I will govern as a democratic socialist. I will not abandon my principles for fear of being deemed radical. As the great senator from Vermont once said, what's radical is a system which gives so much to so few and denies so many people the basic necessities of life. We will strive each day to ensure that no New Yorker is priced out of any one of those basic necessities. And throughout it all, we will, in the words of Jason Terrence Phillips, better known as Jadakiss or Jay to the Moi, be outside.
Says he's been elected as Democratic Socialist. And again, whether you believe in this or not, I think there's a wave, especially through young people, where they think socialism can work in this country. And I think that with AI and what Elon Musk talks about universal basic income, that a form of this could be on the horizon, whether we like it or not. If you have jobs that are being taken and you have what were entry-level positions and then students going to school and going to university like me, taking out a loan and now owing over, $40,000+ worth of debt. And then you get a job and you can't find work that's over $50,000 a year. And then you are in that industry for a long time and you grow up to $80,000 a year. What used to be great in 1999, I mean, that is poor. That is borderline poor. And I know because I've lived in that for a long time. And what we're seeing here with people that are elected like Mamdani, I think showcases a sentiment that something different could work. I don't believe in that, but I do believe that if AI is taking over and changes systems the way that it should, that we're going to be seeing a whole new world where a form of technological socialism could actually exist. And I remember talking to Benny Johnson about this. He was a CMO of Turning Point, or the creative director of Turning Point for a while. And I remember asking him, socialism could exist if we had the technology to do it. And we had a conversation. He really didn't quite understand what I was saying, and I really didn't probably articulate it the right way. But if technology takes over all the jobs, if all the entry-level jobs are taken, if we continue to bring in immigrants who are, using the visas and taking those high-paying positions or doing a lot of the technology, where does the middle class stand? Where do people like you and me stand? What are we supposed to do? Coding was the thing that we were told to get into. Going to school, getting your master's. These were the things that we were promised if we just did these things and took the time and gave the effort that we would be able to advance. And that's just not the case. And so a lot of people, I believe this year, are going to realize that the only option they have is entrepreneurship. And that's what I realized. The only place that I will thrive and succeed in is in entrepreneurship. And that's one of the reasons for this channel, is to gather around like-minded individuals who feel the same way and learn the new technology, because I'm not in school anymore. I did go to university. I have my bachelor's, and I'm not going to go back to school and learn a technology that's changing every single day just to pay $50,000 to get into debt again, to learn something that's completely obsolete. So the only way we can learn is self-learning. Entrepreneurship is on the rise. It has to be. It's the only way for our success. And the only other way for our success is to learn the AI tools. And that brings us to what I'm going to talk about today, is the AI voice agents. You might have heard about these things. I want to go over exactly how to make one through GoHighLevel. So we're going to learn how to do that right now. So I have a CRM that is a GoHighLevel knockoff. It's just white labeled. And so this is how we're going to create our AI agent. So on the side here, up at the top here, you're going to see a voice agent. We're going to click on that voice agent. I just want to show how easy this actually is, especially if you're not technically savvy. but also this is one of the services I'm now implementing in small businesses as well. So if you need this service and you just don't want to even watch this, but you want someone to do it, hit me up. I'll leave a link at the bottom where you can contact me. We're going to go create an agent. We're going to go here to name our agent. Let's say it's Kelly. Kelly is our agent. We're going to change our business name to Dillard Enterprises. We're going to go English, and then I'm going to pick a voice. So I can go here and pick a voice. There's also ways, if you use 11 Labs, to import your own voice. So this is a top tier extra if you're looking for this in business, where I can clone your voice or my voice or someone you love's voice that has an amazing voice, bring it into here and you can use that voice. But let's take a look at some of these.
The 90s were fun because it was a time full of new trends, creativity, and pop culture.
In the stillness of contemplation.
Hey, Worldly 11 Lab.
So they still sound a little bit robotic.
Jackson not only sounds great.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that you deserve more.
So I like Nova's voice. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. I have Nova in there. Go to my time zone here. I'm in the PST time zone. And then we can select our model. And so right now, I'm going to use the recommended one, GPT-4o. So that is, what does it say? 10 cents a minute. So if you're using this yourself or you're using it for other clients, you're going to be charged 10 cents a minute. So just know that. And then you select your initial message. Hey, you've reached Dillard Enterprises. How can I help you today? We can go in these advanced settings here and we can give it a call time, maximum call time. So that way no one can come and just call you and prank you and waste all your minutes. So I'll go like 4 minutes, idle time and reminder frequency. Leave that the same. Agent behavior. We're going to go response is faster. I like a little bit faster response, and then I'll leave the temperature the same. And then the voice settings, I like my voice speed a little bit faster. Background sound, you could add some echo or other call center noises, which is kind of weird for me, making the fake look sound real. And then we go to next. And then this is where you give it knowledge. So your knowledge base. And you feed it the information for your agent to understand. So we're going to create a new knowledge base. I've already created a few, but if we're creating a completely new one, we're going to go Josh's website, and the description is just my portfolio site. It's going to add that source. So it creates the source, and now we're able to do, either upload files. I'm going to do the web crawler. So we're going to add a web crawler. And this is literally my website. So we're just going to type in my website. And it's extracting the data now. So we're just waiting for that to read my website, my portfolio site. And on my portfolio, I haven't even fixed my portfolio to give all the information about me. It's literally just all the stuff that I've done in the past. And so if your website has more information, FAQ, time slots, the more information your website has, the better your web crawler is going to be trained. So I've trained it right here. Again, I could feed it more files. I could go to ChatGPT, talk to it, give it everything that I sell and make, take that, give it to this, and now it has another source to pick knowledge off of, so my agent knows where to go. Okay, so we created a knowledge base. We should technically do that first, because now I have to go back to the voice agent and kind of redo this thing. All right, so we go here. We've created the knowledge base. I don't know why I didn't create the knowledge. It basically will show in here. So I'm glad this happened, because you just see that not everything works the way it should. And I'm not going to pretend that everything is so easy in this AI world. I have it here. Doesn't make sense. It did take a second for it to pick up the last time, like to show up. So I did save the agent so I don't have to recreate it. So I just pull up the agent, and the video site is the same thing. It's the same link. I'm not sure why that other one's not working, but this is the exact same one for the knowledge base. So there you have it. It's still finicky. But I do have this, and then it says when you use this knowledge base, I'm saying if the user asks any question about the business, service, products, contact details, or the relevant information that requires accessing the business's wiki to provide accurate and up-to-date information. I'm just going to leave it at that, but you can change this to do whatever you want. I'm going to try to collect the name and the email, and then I can trigger a workflow once the call is completed. So you could trigger this and then have it do a bunch of things. You could have it lead track. You could have it Instagram DN nurtured leads. You could have it, the AI voice ends the call. It's routed. You could have it routed to a real person. And so there we have it. We're going to save that. I called it Dillard AI. You've reached Dillard AI. The agent goals, again, it's the same. So in the advanced settings, you can prompt it to do a specific task, specific things. Like it just gives a basic general prompt in here, but you can go to ChatGPT, create a prompt for exactly how you want your chatbot to act, and then paste it in here. And that will be the flow of what your agent tries to, either book a call or book a session with you for whatever you're doing, or to hand you off to a real person. It's all right there in the prompt. So that's it. It looks a little confusing. Some of the parts don't work. You have to reload them and try again. But that's it. That's the agent. That's it. Now, you have to buy a new number. I already bought one, but you buy a new number. It's like $1, $2 a month. And so then you're going to purchase that number. And what's going to happen is if you're working with a client and they want to use this, your client's phone number, you're going to have to get them to route that number to this number. So that's through their own provider. Most of the time, if you just go on your cell phone, go to forward, you're going to forward your number in your phone. Through your settings, you can forward that to a different number. Most of the time it's that easy. Or you call your provider and tell them you need to forward a number, and you just give them this number. Done. That's it. It's free. That's how you do it. We have the phone number in there. Enable the agent. At the bottom, enable AI agent as a backup. So this means if you're a front desk and somebody's there, they'll pick up, they'll answer the calls. But if they don't answer the calls and it goes and rings and rings and rings, instead of going to answer machine, the agent will take over, and that's where it starts to do its thing. And then you could also set it to working hours 24/7 as the agent specifically if you don't have anybody on the phones at all. So this could be your main time secretary. And now we are going to test it. So I'm going to give it my number. I have my phone right here, and we're going to test it. It's got my number, and let's call it. Now remember, my website doesn't have the details necessary to give pricing for everything. It's just a portfolio page, but it does have some information on what I do. If your website has pricing, if it has list of services, if your website has great information, your source to the agent's going to have better information to work with when it calls you. So here we go. It's calling me.
Hey, you have reached Dillard. How can I help you today?
Okay, so that's the name of my company. I
see.
want
Got it. If there's anything else you need, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Okay, so that sucked. Let's try it again. So that was terrible, but I haven't prompted my agent, and I could prompt it to never do that. But this is what the testing phase is for, because now I know if I just mumble and I'm not sure, that the agent's going to take over and quit. So this is why we test. So we're going to try it again. So there it goes. It's calling me.
Hey, you have reached Dillard. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I was thinking of shooting some reels. I was curious if Dillard AI did reels.
Yes, Dillard AI specializes in creating high-impact video content, including reels for platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. The focus is on blending story, speed, and style to create scroll-stopping edits designed for retention and engagement. Let me know if you'd like more details or assistance.
Yeah, I was curious how much I was curious how much it would be to do Reels with Dillard AI.
I'm unable to find specific pricing details for creating Reels with Dillard AI or Josh Dillard at the moment. However, a team member will reach out to you to provide more information. Let me know if you'd like me to assist further.
That's it. Do you need my information? Can I give you my phone number?
Yes, I can take your phone number to ensure a team member can reach out to you. Please go ahead and share it.
All right, my phone number is 999-999-999.
Got it. Just to confirm, your phone number is 999-999-9999, correct?
Yep, that's my number.
Thanks for confirming your number. A team member will reach out to you soon to assist further. Have a great day.
All right. All right, so I obviously don't have my pricing on my website, but if I had my pricing on my website, I'd give it another form to take a look at, that says all my pricing, everything specifically. I even could just go into Excel, create a sheet of all my pricing, exactly everything, give it to the AI so it knows. And then also in the prompt for the agent, I'm going to make sure to prompt it to ask me my name, ask me my email, and get that information, and don't let me leave until they have that information. So this AI didn't know anything. I didn't train it. So what happens now is after that conversation, I get an email directly that sends me information about this call, and somebody can call them back instantly, call them back later today. And it knows, let's see. So I have a full recap email here. I'll read it out. It gives the caller's name, the duration, the call summary. The user contacted the AI agent but did not provide clear information about their needs before the call ended. That's when I stuttered the first time. And then the second one, the user inquired about Dillard AI services for creating Reels and their associated costs. The agent provided information about the services but could not provide details of pricing, instead offering to have a team member follow up. And then it literally gives the transcript of the call on an email. So that's the power of the agent. I have to train it better, spend an hour training it, giving it all the great information, and then this thing is ready to go. And so that's the goal for my business. I'm setting that up as we speak for all of my video services. And I can also help you create this if this was just too technical, or if you understand it but you don't want to build it out yourself, let me know. I can build it for you. We're in a whole new world. 2026 is going to be crazy. It's the year of AI. You have to start implementing it or you'll get left behind, unfortunately. I don't think that's a scare tactic. I think that there is an AI bubble and that it is bursting. But just like the dot-com era, the good products will survive, and then people will stick with those, adopt those, and then they will run with those. And the people who run with them will be the ones that make millions of dollars. And I hope to be one of those people who can help businesses and creators make the plunge, learn the skills, because you're not going to learn this in school, and you don't need to take out $50,000 to do so. You can watch channels like mine and other people who are doing it extremely well, that are way smarter than me, put together this stuff and start to implement it in the things that you're doing. That's it for today. I hope to see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.